Alright, here we go. So, in the last one we made our glibc build, did our make check, okay. All this here is just me pushing enter and seeing if my stuff was still going through. Okay, make sure if everything was going through. These two errors here I have, error 1, error 2, okay. I have noticed these before. This is common, and I don't really consider these critical errors. So I'm going to continue. Even if you do have errors there, and if you're a new guy, sometimes you may tend to panic and I've got to have errors, let me stop. Sometimes that's not the case, okay? There will be a point that you'll hit a wall and you won't be able to make anything, okay? You won't be able to do anything else. That's when you know you have a serious problem. But sometimes if you just push through those errors and you can get it done. So now we have to say one error. It says here from not having an ld.so.config file. Okay, so let's make that and make install. Now the next part here, we have to install locales. Okay. And it says here individual locales can be installed using the locale edef program. The first locale definition command below combines the user share that directory charts the independent locale definition with the other directory. Char map minimum set of locales necessary for optimal coverage of tests. Okay, so I was debating on whether or not to put all these locales in, but reading the documentation deeper, it says you need these for tests. Okay, so I'm not going to skim on that. I've always just put what the documentation says in, and I'm going to keep doing that for this one. These take a few minutes to put in, and then when we install them, it takes a little bit of time. Okay, but definitely not as long even as it took to make this package here. So let's see. Make install. Drink some coffee. Avoid the soy sauce packet that's next to the coffee. Don't use the soy sauce packet. Now it says here too, if you need another locale, then enter it. But I don't need too much. English is okay with me, but that may be different, for somebody else. But if you can do English, then just stick. Don't really have to go searching too much. Okay, and this actually makes up our time zone data as well. Wait, am I lying? I think I'm lying. No, I'm not lying. We have to configure our time zone data after this. Okay. Time zones are very important, and time is very important as well. That's one thing I learned with Gentoo. It's time zones and extracting packages and seeing that the timestamp is wrong. And not necessarily does it give you an ultimate fail, but it can be, I guess, worrisome. And time is very important. I think I did. It's been so long since I did one, and whatever it was, it taught me enough to pay attention to time zones. and even sometimes between on some live CDs, or if I'm installing a package and my time zone on my one computer is different than another computer, yes, because of stupid UTC time, which Slackware really bummed me, because I had no idea what I was doing when I first installed Slackware. This is a couple years ago, and I configured for UTC time, and so that computer was the only computer with UTC time, but it would set my BIOS time often, so it would screw up. It's just a serious bunch of junk. So for at least last year and a half, I haven't been able to even depend on my computer to be on time. But that's okay, because I mean, who needs a clock when you got a watch? But at the same time, when you're extracting packages, or if you're uploading stuff to the server, it comes from the future, and the package can be a little worried. So I wasn't assuming it to take this long, so I'm just gonna cut the video. Sorry for the gap.